Welcome back to the channel, another video here, and it's 5 things you may not know in Football Manager, or 5 tips. Either way, both work. We're going to get into number 1. It's not going to be a long video, but it's 5 things you might not know. So, first thing, if you're going to training, some of you might know this, some of you might not. Go into the calendar, and let's bring up, so we're on this week, right? It's the 2022 World Cup, so there's no games. Let me just click on a new week. So I'll click on this physical button here, right? It comes up with the whole schedule, and then it comes up with the things that you can train, right? We all see this screen? Brilliant, right? Let's hypothetically, you're a team near the top of the league, you're a bigger team than the rest of the league, and you are getting a lot of draws. You're conceding like soft goals, maybe their goalkeeper's pulling off 8 ratings, 9 ratings, and then you're getting XG'd. All that stuff. Few things you can do. First of all, if you're going to match preparation here, this is a few. Not many people know this, and if you watch my live stream, you'll see me do it all the time. You might not understand why I do it, but I'm going to explain here. It's a short video. 5 things you might not know. First one, match preparation. Now, there's a lot of these things that, especially during the season, you don't really need, right? For example, a lot of people think that if you train chance creation, it means in-game you create more chances. False. It does not work like that. It does not work like that. It should say, but it doesn't. So what chance creation does, and all it is, it's a word being used for the session being put on, right? So all it does is it works on creating goal-scoring chances in training, right? So if you look at it, this is what it impacts. It impacts your attributes, your crossing, passing, technique, decisions, flair, off the ball, vision. It increases happiness, because I'm imagining that the players love, like when I was a kid and I love shooting practices, and it increases injury risk slightly. I don't know how, and obviously conditions slightly reduced because it takes energy, like anything. Right, and then obviously in defending roles, I'm guessing, yeah, it impacts the roles of the defender, so the tactical familiarity goes up on their roles, and obviously for the goalkeeper it's the same. Now, a lot of people train this and think it helps in game. Like I said, it doesn't. This is what it does. Match preparation. It literally says there, match preparation. So this is the one you want. Forget the chance creation. Get rid of it. Unless you want to train these attributes, then go mad. Then go mad. But if you are wanting an extra edge in game, this is the screen you want. Not just this screen. There's a few screens, but 2. But this is the first one, and you can train this one. It does all this. If you I don't know, maybe okay. So this one, you're in a bit of a bad form. You want to change your tactic around, and you want them to get up to speed quickly. Use match tactics. This is the one so in game, look, this is what it says. It says upcoming match. This is what it impacts. It impacts the upcoming match and your defensive positioning and marking. So you'll be more solid in game. If you do a session like this per week, you'll be more solid in the next game. I don't know how much. I'm not going to pretend I know that, but it does work. And then the same with the attacking movement. This is the one you want over chance creation. If you're wanting an improvement in the next match, this is what you want, attacking movement. It literally says it impacts the upcoming match, your attacking movement and your passing. So you'll have crisper passing and better, more incisive attacking movement. Those are the 2 things you want if you want an edge in game. The other one is set pieces. Now, all these work, all of them, in your next game. So if you click on attacking free kicks, this impacts your attacking free kicks in the next game. So it might mean the way your players attack it, they'll stay on side maybe a bit more, all that stuff. Same with attacking corners, defending free kicks, all self-explanatory. Penalties, your upcoming match. So if you've got a cup game or a playoff final, you might want to train penalties. It might give you an extra edge. And set piece delivery, which I think is very, very underrated, but massively important, because without the set piece delivery, these 4 pointless, because you're not gonna be able to. Well, actually, the attacking ones, not the defensive ones. That's my bad. So without this, the attacking ones doesn't matter, because there's no point attacking a corner perfectly and attacking a free kick perfectly if you haven't got the delivery right. So this affects your set piece delivery, which is very underrated. So that's the first tip. If you guys didn't know that, brilliant. If you did, ignore me. We'll go on to the second one. So the second one, I've got a list just here on the other screen. The second one, and I don't think many people know this, I think this is even rarer. For example, I have my right back as a wing back attack. That's because he's called Guga and he's very good at attacking. He's good. He can dribble. He can do. He's pretty much all round. He can do everything. He's a complete wing back if you want. He's Brazilian, so you'd expect it. He can do a bit of everything. He did actually score a first time volley last game, so which even shows you even more. But if you like to customize your roles and you're very, very, very heavy in player instructions, then this might be the tip for you. So I'm going to show you 2 positions where it's useful. I could show you 3, and I'll tell you the third, but I won't go into the third. First one, fullback. And now, can you see this? Can you see these? I can't get rid of these, right? If you select wing back attack, you're stuck with these essentially. These 5 things, yeah? Dribble more, run wide with ball, cross more often, cross from byline, gets further forward. Now, what if you don't want those? What if you don't want all of them? What if you want 3, 2, 4? You can't get rid of them, right? There is no way you can get rid of them. Now, if you change to fullback on attack, right, it gives you 2. Now, if you change to fullback support, it gives you none. Right, and this is what I'm talking about. This is the tip. Now you get a blank canvas. A full blank canvas to do whatever you want. It's a fully customizable role. Again, if I go to wing back, that's locked in. I can't change that. I can't change that. I can't take it off. I can't tell him to hold position if you're in a lead at the end of the game. Can't take it off. Can't click it. Full back attack, you can click everything. It's a fully customizable role. For example, first 20 minutes in the game, you want him to attack. Okay, get forward. You stay wider. You run wide with the ball. You dribble more. You shoot less if you want that. You play more passes. You cross from the byline. You cross more. All that stuff. But it's the end of the game now. You're 2-0 up, 1-0 up, and you want to change it, and you want to make him sit back a bit more. Now, if you've got him on wing back attack, good luck. Good luck telling him to hold his position. Good luck telling him not to run with the ball. Good luck with not getting forward. You can't tell him that. He's going to do it anyway. He's going to do it. And his mentality is on attacking. Now, if you change to this, positive attacking, it goes with the rest of your team. So if you look, fullback support, positive. That's what I'm playing with, positive. Now, if you change him to attack, he goes on to attack. So he's basically playing on that mentality, and the rest of your team's playing on that mentality, right? So this one, let's say now, like I said, it's the end of the game. You 1-0 up against Manchester United, Liverpool, whoever. You need to hold on to that result. With a fullback support, you can do that. You can take off, get forward. You can make him a defensive fullback, an attacking fullback. All in one role. Don't need to do anything. Now, you might be thinking, or might be saying to me, well, yeah, but I can start on wing-back attack, and then I can just change to fullback support. True, you can. But look, it takes a hit with your tactical familiarity. Can you see? It takes a hit. I'm going to start implementing this into my game because, as you see there, I'm not going to bullshit you. I've been using wing back attack, right? I think I might change to full back support because you can change him into a wing back attack all you want. You can make him that. You have both sides of the coin. Because look, if you change to wing back attack, you've got get further forward, runs well with ball, cross from byline, cross more often, dribble more, right, and on attacking. Now, if you change to that. Right, you can do that. You can do that. You can do that. You can do that. That's basically a wing back attack, right? Only difference is mentality. It's on positive. Now you might need to change to that if you want the attacking thrust. Now all that does is that confirms or locks in the things you've already locked in. See, this changes to a different green. Look, attack. Right, now I can't move it, but you don't need to move it. All you need to do when you're winning, just scroll up with your mouse, changes, take it off, bang, there, right? So instead of wing back, just change to full back. Now, I am changing attack to support, but that's literally a minute difference in tactical familiarity. It doesn't take 60% off like that. You see the bar at the bottom there? It doesn't take it all off. That's what you don't want. That's the second tip. Now, if you've got a question about that, because it's a little bit complicated, let me know. I'll show you quickly what happens in this one as well. So now if you're using a winger, yeah, using a winger here, inside forward. I'm using an inverted winger on the right hand side, but I'm going to show you on this side. This is Kwame. He's playing inside forward attack. Right. Now, I'm noticing him not tracking back. Yeah, he's not. He isn't tracking back. So I'm thinking, all right, I'm going to move him back here. He can't play there, but his stats are good, so he'll be fine. Don't worry about the stars. He'll play there fine. I've done it multiple times. He performs even still. Now, what you might be forced to do instantly is change him to a winger or inverted winger. People rarely use these two and wide midfielder, right? Now, what I'm saying to you is wide midfielder is the best role out of all of them. And you might be thinking now, what? How is a wide midfielder better than them all? I'll show you. The same reason as the fullback is the best one. Change to wide midfield support. You have full customization. Full. You can change whatever you want. You can make him into an inside forward. You can make him into an inside forward set as a wide midfielder support. Look, sit narrower, get forward, cut inside with ball, dribble more, cross less, so he wants to come inside, roam if you want. He'll do that from deep. He will play exactly like an inside forward from left midfield. So if you realise that you're conceding a lot of goals down the flanks, you want to move your wingers back one, right? You can set him up, or whoever your wide men are, you can set him up as an inside forward, set us on a wide midfield support. Like if you change to winger, that's locked in, stay wider. That's locked in. You can't make him cut inside with the ball. All of them are the same. Look, defensive winger. You can't. He's going to stay wider just by default. He's going to run wide with the ball by default. He's going to cross more by default. What if you don't want him to cross more? Same with wide playmaker. He's going to roam from position. You can't change that. He's going to cross less. You can't change that. And all these are locked in. Wide midfielder, full range customization. You can take that off, that off, that off, that off. Start again. Perfect roles. Fullback, wide midfielders. You can change them. You can make them into whatever role you want. That's the second tip. Right. Third tip is I have got this offer accepted for Daniel Cox. Yeah, I'll click on him and show you him. He's a Welshman from Fleetwood. He's 16 years old and he's going to be very, very good. I've got high scout reports from him. I keep getting the same scout reports. 5-star. Whoever I use to scout, he's 5 stars. Now I want him, right? I want him. And I want him. Let's imagine Man City, Man United, Liverpool, all those big teams, they're all after him, right? I can't afford to lose him. I need a big player or a big prospect. So you go into the negotiations like this, yeah? I see a lot of you people might know these things, but a lot of you might not. So it's for those guys. And I like to get rid of these. I don't want wages going up and I don't want yearly wage rises. So I get rid of those. Now, he might accept that outright. He hasn't. That's fine, right? So you change it up to that. And it says, this deal works for us. We'll take our time to consider everything and then get back to you. Now, imagine this guy's a wonder kid. He's like the next big thing, right? You can't afford to lose him to Liverpool. You can't because you know you're going to sell him for 80 million in 3 years' time. Well, you can do this. You just keep going, make it $1 more grand, and you suggest, right? It doesn't change. The writing doesn't change. Keep your eye on the writing. Another grand. Suggest terms. There. See how it changed? My client feels the terms offered are acceptable. That means you have him. He's yours for 2 extra grand a week. Watch. Bang. Done. He's yours. He's yours. He's done. PSG, Real Madrid, whoever, they're not getting your guy now. Because he likes that offer that much. He wants to sign there and then. Tip number 3. Simple. Done. Tip number 4. Now I'm hoping this works on video. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to cut it. Start again. Right. So, see Cameron Duncanson. Don't worry about how good the players are. I don't think he's any good. Yeah, he's a greyed out player, so I can't use him anyway. Right. Carl Midgley, greyed out player as well. This might not work. Samuel Robinson. Right, okay. Samuel Robinson, 17-year-old. Pretty decent. A decent-ish potential. He's not going to be anything game changer, but he might be a solid £10 million player for me in the future. Right, he's had a 5.9 against Red Bull Leipzig. No problem. That's fine. That happens. What you want to do, right, is every single time you see a rating in your under-19s, your under-23s, or your first team, doesn't matter which team it is, as long as they're your player, they can't be on loan, they have to be contracted to you. If you see someone on a 6.4 or less, so 6.1, 6.2, 6.5 will not work. 6.4 is what you want. So Samuel Robinson is on a 6.2. If you right-click on him, interaction, discipline, poor performance, just a warning. They never get annoyed with a warning. Don't find them. Just warn him. And then you go to Kyle Marshall, 6.3, right? I'm going to do it to more, just so like, because it might not work. It doesn't always work. And you issue a warning, right? Gavin Schofield, he's a grayed out player, doesn't work. Barry Devine, discipline. He's had less than a 6.4. Sam Bale, same, discipline, there. Right. That's 4 people you've given an official warning to, just because they've had a bad game. Don't worry about it. It doesn't upset them. What happens is, let me just delay this because I'm not sure I 100% want him. We've only got, it's like half our budget on a 16-year-old. If I go one more day, please work. Right, Samuel Robinson, it's worked. You'll have to get used to the writing and how it's worded because, for example, I could tell you who hasn't worked from the writing. So let me just show you. He's worked. They all worked. 3 of them worked, 1 didn't. One says the fanning was harsh. Don't worry about it. He's fine. He's not annoyed with you at all. He's all good. So, Samuel Robinson, it says, he's apologised for performance in the last match and admits he deserved this official warning. He has said he will try to motivate himself more in future matches. Now, if you click on him, his determination just went up. Now, what you might want to do is, you might want to go back in the video. When I first originally clicked on him, his determination will have been 7. I don't know if you clocked that. You might want to just go back a little bit, a couple of minutes in the video, and so it's no, because it looks like it's just gone up naturally with the rest, right? Maybe I'll show it more with the other guys. So Kyle Marshall, same writing. Right, so this is what happens. It's either, this is what you get. If it's successful, you either get, there's 3 things that can happen. 1, his determination goes up by 1. The other thing that can happen is his work rate as it's gone up by 1. So that's one of the 2 things. The other one, and it's the holy grail, the best one, is that both go up. I've seen both go up, determination and work rate. Now, I didn't realise he was actually really good of a player. He's going to be turned into a really good player. But yeah, his work rate's gone up. So you can get both. You can get one or the other or both. So that's one or the other at the moment. So if Sam Bale can do the 3rd, he has. Perfect. Literally perfect. Video done. Work rate gone up, determination gone up. Just literally from a 1-0 loss against Leipzig. You've noticed he's had a 6.3 rating. You've disciplined him with an official warning. Determination gone up. Work rate gone up. Now, that can change people's personalities. That can get someone out of a bad personality and into a good personality. That could be the difference between someone not making his potential and being a £60 million player. Just try and do it. Last one. And it's very short, very sweet, easily. Right. You've just signed... You've just hired a head of youth development, right? I don't know who mine is. I think it's the English guy. Is Fraser Hamami, right? He's pretty good, right? Driven, all this good stuff. I want him to be focusing on bringing my youngsters through, yeah? That's why we all bring our youth developments in, head of youth developments. Now, a lot of you guys, this setting will be fine. It will be fine. It will work as it should. But there'll be some of you out there, because it's happened to me, right? If you go to advice and reports, I think it's this one, or it might be staff. Just bear with me. It's not staff. It's advice and reports. Right, this is it. Advice and reports. So if you look at this one here, right, provides youth development information. It's set to my head of youth development. Now, it's a good job it is, because sometimes it's set to your coaches or your assistant manager. So if I hover over that, it says, brings through the next generation of young players. Brings through the next generation of young players coming through the ranks at your club. So basically, you know when you get your youth intake, that's who decides it. Now you can change that. It can be a director of football, your under-18s manager, your assistant manager. You don't even have to have a head of youth development officer, right? But I want him to be it. Some of you guys might have other people set as that. Make sure it's the guy that you want to be bringing through your youth players, right? And I think that's 5, right? We've had match prep, customizable roles, offer players a little bit more, the youngsters, to get them to accept. We've had disciplined players on 6.3, 6.4s to get the work rate and determination up. And we've got head of youth, making sure he's bringing through the players. So that's the 5 for you today. Now, we might have another video like this, if I can find 5 more. But if it's helped you all, subscribe. We've got a lot more things to do. I'm going to quickly explain at the end of the video. If you've got this far, thank you very much. We live stream every night, and you might notice there's numbers behind me. You might also notice there's one missing just there. Now, this is this one. Yeah, number 3. every night through December, from December the 1st to December the 24th, we're doing a potential giveaway, right? What happens is, if you're a subscriber of the stream, you enter the giveaway, right? And at the end of the night, or the end of the stream, or middle of the stream, whatever, I draw the winner. The winner then picks a number, a shirt off the wall, and I get it off the wall, and you get a thing. It either says a winner or a loser. And if you're a winner, you get £25. If you're a loser, you don't get anything, unfortunately. But there's 24 numbers. There's 12 winners, 12 losers. So far, we've had 1 winner, 2 losers. So get yourself in the live streams, and you could, if you're a subscriber, win £25. And that is all from me today. So until next time, guys, thank you for watching. Goodbye.